Hello everyone, now here we are going to talk about the topic how workers in organized sectors can fight against exploitation from the chapter sectors of Indian economy. So first of all, we all know that exploitation is everywhere, whether it is organized sectors or unorganized sectors. But we also have to know that exploitation is of many things. It can be of wages, it can be of related to the working hours, etc. But here we are going to talk about the exploitation in organized sectors and how the workers in organized sectors can fight against that exploitation. So for this, keeping that in mind about the exploitation in organized sectors, our government has passed or formalized many acts that ensure the welfare of working people. These acts would help those workers to fight against the exploitation that they will face or they were facing in organized sectors. So for this they must be educated too. They must be knowing about that acts which were being formalized by the government. They must be known of that. Now the acts, the Factory Act and Shop and Establishment Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment of Gratuity Act. These were the acts that were formalized by our government, and here some of its importance are that it safeguard the jobs of people. Other is it provide many different facilities that we will going to discuss now, and also it provides security, which is very important, that it provides security to the jobs of workers. So let's first talk about Factory Act and Shop and Establishment Act. Now let me first tell that Factory Act only applicable to factories, and Shop and Establishment Act applicable to restaurants, shops, hotels, theaters, amusement parks, etc. The shop and Establishment Act does not applicable to Factory Act, and Factory Act does not applicable to these restaurant, hotels, theater, etc. So this act regulates the working condition of workers of organized sectors. Also, it provides safe working environment. It also gives weekly paid holidays like Sunday as a holiday, and they are paid on that day. It is not that their salary will be cut for that leave. So it is a weekly paid holidays, and they must have time limit of 48 hours work in a week, which means 8 hours work in a day. So these were the points for the Factory Act and Shop and Establishment Act. Now the second, Minimum Wages Act. Minimum Wages Act. According to this if a person getting less amount of money which is not sufficient for him, so according to this act, unskilled labor is prescribed for rupees 237 in Bihar. This is for Bihar per day, which means 6,162 per month, and skilled or highly skilled labor is paid rupees 367 for a day, which means rupees 9,542 for a month. And this wages, minimum wages, is for Bihar. Different states have different minimum wages for the workers. So this act will help the workers who are not getting sufficient amount of money in the organized sectors. Now let's talk about the third, Payment of Gratuity Act. Now according to this act, if a person is forcefully removed from his job to which he served 4 to 5 years minimum, then he must be paid for his gratuity. Means you will get the amount of gratuity, and this gratuity is the amount which will be given to employee by the employer, which will be given to employee by employer. Now the question arises that how it is obtained. So the according to Payment of Gratuity Act, that person would be paid 15 days salary of all the working years. Now let's obtain the amount of gratuity with an example. So we all know that amount of gratuity is obtained from the 15 days salary of total working years. So let's take an example. A man has a salary of 15,000 per month, and he served 6 years to the job, 6 years of service. So it is of 30 days, salary of 30 days, then of 15 days it would be 15,000 by 2, which means 7,500 rupees for 15 days. 6 years contains 72 months. Then amount of gratuity would be 7,500 into 72, that is equal to 5,40,000. So this would be the amount of gratuity. So the topic has been completed and we have covered all the topics. Hope you all have understood it well. We have covered the acts which was formalized by the government for the workers of organized sectors to fight against exploitation. Also we have learned about how to obtain that payment of gratuity or the amount of gratuity. I hope you all have understood this topic of the chapter sectors of Indian economy. Thank you.